Hi everybody, I am back with a haul video. I haven't been doing much crafting recently, just not felt like it. I don't know why, but I have been buying things, so maybe that's taking the place of crafting. I don't know. So a couple of things I've got in the mail. I purchased this from a D-Stash group on Facebook. This is actually a die that makes party hats, little party hats, because if you could see, once it's rolled up, I think this piece is the piece you glue. So once it's rolled up, it's pretty small. And then you've got some decorative pieces, like this says birthday, boy and girl, and you got some stars. And I think this goes around the bottom. It's like a fringe. So this would be really cute to make some, you know, some little mementos for a party or something like that. Little treats. Then I got these two stamps and dies. This one's actually new. Never been used, but it was 15. Well, I don't know how much it was from the person I bought it from, but it is a newsprint looking stamp. And I wanted to use this maybe perhaps for those little book tags that I made over Christmas time or last year for Christmas. It probably wasn't during Christmas. So I got the stamp for that. This is an old paper tray ink stamp set. And this one also used. This one is, oh, let me call it, this one's newsprint, Background Basics newsprint. And this one is Be Happy. So the seller had this for a really good price. I picked it up for that reason. You can see it's got little butterflies and it had the dies included. So I didn't have the set yet. Picked that up. And I also went to Tuesday Morning recently. This is actually two separate bins. They're not wired together. But yeah, this is two separate bins. And they're from Crate Paper, I believe. I think they sold these in Hobby Lobby. These are the metal bins that, and it comes with the hardware for hanging. So here's the price and the SKU number. They did have like the mason jars that they had for this sort of, the same sort of thing. But yeah, I thought I would put these in my room somewhere, and it comes with the hooks. So there you go. I'm going to put that off to the side because it'll give me more room. I did get these two confetti garlands, and I'm going to open it because you probably cannot see how cute it is. So confetti garland, already sewn together, gold, white or cream, really light pink. There's even glitter, and there's mint. So really nice colors in there. I thought I could use that for something. Even cut it up and put it on projects. And here is the SKU. They're $1.50. So I got two of those, and they're exactly the same. And I also purchased these things from Tuesday Morning. This is a stamp and die set that makes a mandala. Here's the SKU. Their stuff from Crafter's Companion, to me, is a little more expensive than it probably should be. But I put some things back because I wasn't going to pay the price for them. These are some wood embellishments I thought were really cute. This would be good for card friends. And they're stickers, but you could see there's wood veneer. And, oh, they used it for a wreath. That's really cute. Here's the SKU. I only found one of those, and that's probably fine. I did get some more stamps. This one is My Mind's Eye, Gal Meets Glam. And I don't know if these are photopolymer. They don't feel real squishy, so I don't know if they're acrylic. This Bo Bunny's Flower Garden stamp set. I like the size and the kind of sketchy look to them. Here's the SKU. And here's the SKU for the other one that I just showed you. And then the Butterfly Kisses from Bo Bunny. You can see. And then this one is postal stamp. No, I can always use that for something. I got this Love Blooms Edgeables die. It's got two little birds. You can see it in there. And they're nestled in some I guess, greenery. And then this one, which is the bells. I don't think I have this one, because this doesn't look familiar to me. There's the SKU for that one. Did I show you the SKU for this one? There you go. Okay, that is the last of my Tuesday morning haul. And then I also purchased some other things online. This is another D-stash. I was looking for this particular stamp and die set. This is from the 2014 Stamp Affair event from Paper Tray Inc. And so you can't buy this anymore unless somebody's selling it, you know, used, because it's no longer available. So you get the stamp set that has quite a few things in it, and there's a cross-stitch pattern here. And it has, here's the stamp set, pretty small. And it also had a set of dies. So here is the little wreath that the stamp coordinates with. And then here is the die that has the little rose cross-stitch. So it will cut the little holes, and then you can go in behind and stitch, you know, the little cross-stitch pattern for the rose. And you could do that on paper, or you could do it on fabric if you wanted to. So I picked that up from somebody from Facebook. And then the last thing I got, or have to share, and I'll probably hook this video together with something else, is Concord 9th had a sale, and I don't know if that sale is still going on, but their monogram alphabet was on sale. And so if you bought the whole set of monograms, it was half off. And I did not want to buy all of them when they first came out, because it was like 200 and something. I can't remember. I ordered these directly from Concord 9th. You get a free die set with it. So this is my free die. And this one, basically, it will cut little circles, and then it will put the dotted lines, the dashed lines, joining the circles. So it's kind of nice background there. And you also get a free set of cards and envelopes. There's 20 included in this packet, and there's 5 of each for designs. So you can see there's like a teal blue, or teal green, yellow, orange, and a navy background, and they're all different. So you could use this to make cards using these stamps. So this is the entire alphabet and some extras like a ampersand and a heart. And I believe I bought the heart and perhaps my initial, so I don't think I actually used it. If I can find it, I'll probably either destash it or sell it to, or give it to a friend that has the same first name as me, or last name, because I was thinking that you could either make wedding cards, or wedding card, or you could even do thank you cards for somebody as a gift set, you know, with their initial. They do have some words in here, like A's for awesome. But you could also just create some, you know, note cards for somebody and give it as a gift set to them for, say, a holiday or birthday or something like that. But all of the sets have, and I'll just take examples out. All of the sets have the large letter where you can stamp the, I guess it's the negative, and then you fill it in with the flowers. So you could use a different set, a different color ink for the flowers. But you can also use, you know, use it to make little words. So that's actually what I purchased from Concord and 9th. And it's, again, it's the whole alphabet plus a couple of extra pieces like the ampersand and the heart. And then what was in the set also, the alpha set, is the die, if you purchase the whole thing, the bundle. And it die cuts the flowers. And this is a little tab that goes at the top of the card that it also includes. And then you get this banner, so you can stamp onto the banner. But yeah, I thought this was, you know, a good deal for maybe gift giving or something like that at some point. Hopefully I'll get to it soon. And that is my haul for now. I'll be back to share one more thing with you. I'm waiting on my mail to get today. But back soon. Bye for now. Hey! Okay, so I'm back. And as I told you, I had something else to share with you. But instead of getting one package, I got 3 today. So that was kind of fun. So let me share with you what I purchased. This order is from Hudson. It is a bundle from All to New. the wallpaper art die and stamp set, and it makes a very large cluster if you want to use it together. I bought the dies and I got the stamps that are in here, and this is not a layering stamp, so don't be fooled. It's just the outline, and you can use different mediums to color or or stamp. So you could actually start with colored cardstock, stamp the image, and die cut it, or do your die cutting first. So I wanted to get that, and I purchased the stamp set that coordinates with the bag die that I purchased some time back, and this is the result of the bag die, but this is the stamp that actually coordinates with it. So one of the things I was after was the frame that fits into the bag once you cut it, and this is just so you know, this is actually, this bag here is just using this die cut, but there is another part of the die that actually makes the gift card holder, and that is what the frame is for. This is not sized for this stamp set because I use the actual edge die for that. But I just wanted to show you, this does coordinate with that bag that I purchased, also from the stamp market. But Ellen Hudson has their products on the site. Here is the freebie she sent. It's a gray ribbon. They always send me ribbon, and I have this like dish of ribbon now, so I wanted to share that with you. And then the other thing I got in the mail, which I ordered, I don't know, a couple weeks back, is from a company that I can't remember the name to, and I can't look it up because it's on the phone that I'm using to video. So what I'm going to do is I'll pop the link down below. This is a site where you can purchase different size pockets. These are not branded, for a company. These are the pockets I was using that you get at Ellen Hudson, and you can see these are vinyl. These are not the same thing as the other type of pocket, which is, do I have one here? Yeah, like this. See, it's this thinner material. These are much thicker. They're vinyl. And I was ordering them from Ellen Hudson. That's where this is from. And it fits these little tiny, these 3x4 stamp sets. And I have a lot of them because Paper Tray Ink sells their $5 stamp sets. And when you use the packaging a lot, where you use the stamp, sometimes it tends to rip, so you need to replace it. Well, I feel like I do. So I was using these smaller vinyl pockets from Ellen Hudson to store these $5 stamp sets that I have a lot of from Paper Tray Ink. Because their sentiment sets, like these $5 sets, are really small. And I didn't want to put them in a full-size pocket because then it just gets all bendy, and that kind of annoys me. So I found a equal replacement for them, and these well, these are the same. So let me show you the difference in the size. It's just slightly off, and I think you can actually fit my old pocket inside of the new pocket with very little room, around the edge. You may not, yeah, you can slide it down in there, but anyway, I think these are 4x6. They may not be exactly 4x6, but I will pop the link to them down below if you're interested in ordering. I will say I ordered 50 because I didn't want to run out anytime soon, and the shipping is expensive. The shipping was like $17, but I think it's a company in the US. So these are vinyl, and again, you tuck the flap in just like you do with these, but the flap goes inside of this little band right here instead of in the packaging that holds it. And I was looking for an equivalent to this size. I didn't want to use the CD pockets because those are square, and that takes up more room width-wise than you need. So I found these as a substitute for what I'm using from not Avery, but from Ellen Hudson, because Ellen Hudson has been out of stock for them for a long time, and I don't know any other company in the stamp community that actually sells the thick type of vinyl pockets. And the reason I wanted them thicker is because sometimes I will put the die and the stamp or multiple sets together in a pocket, and I don't want it to rip. So these are a good alternative for me, and I have plenty now to store my stuff, because I ordered 50. And the more you order, obviously, the less the price is. And I think at 50, they came out to a price point of 40 cents each. So I was satisfied with that. The actual thing that I was waiting to get here is, I'm going to make some room. Hold on a second. Gotta get my sticky notes off here. My Copic marker refills, and I have been ordering them for a week now, and I separated my orders instead of let's see, how did I approach this? For those of you who color with Copic markers, you probably know by now you don't need the entire set. I do have the entire set, but some colors are used less than others. So I went through and picked out the grays that I like to use, because I do use a lot of the grays. I never use the black marker, really. I always use the grays for hair. I never use these fluorescents. I don't know why. I use very few of the E's. So I went out and picked the skin colors that I use the most. And I had a few already, like 3 different refills. And so I just went through and picked a few more. I think I just picked up 2 more of the E's. Most of the E's are probably one of the largest group, color family groups. So I did not get the whole thing. I probably have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 5 of the E's. Now with the rest of them, everything over to this side of the chart, I knew that there are certain colors I use more than others. And I tend to kind of go between blues and greens, purples and pinks, and reds. I probably rarely use the yellows and the oranges. So I have not ordered any of the yellow red or the yellow green, I believe. I think those were the ones that are still out there. I have not ordered any of them because I don't use those colors as much, and I will probably also pick and choose between the colors I want to get in there. Now with the other colors, the ones I use more often, I looked at some of the colors towards the bottom because they're not, you know, more desired for me, and I ordered the ones I thought I'd use, minus the ones that were out of stock, because there were some that were out of stock. And yeah, so that's how I ended up with what you're seeing in front of you. And you'll notice there's no oranges in here, or yellows. Sorry, try and get this. Now they're just in a bin that I got from Target. This bin holds them all right now. And because I'm missing a few that I want to get eventually when they come back in stock, I have just a little bit of room to add those in here. What I've done is taken some of this packing material that you use for keeping your packages nice and tight, and stuck them in here so that the pens cannot, or the refills cannot slide around, because I don't have a tray for this, and I didn't want to spend, I think it's $50 for the TJs and things refill tray to hold them in a bin, and you have to pay for the bin because they don't make it separately. They do have an insert for the cart, and I didn't feel that, again, it was necessary to put in the cart because I don't use the refills all that often. It may change, but until it does, I'll keep it in a container like this. This bin is, I think it's from Target, maybe it's not, but you know, a couple of bucks. So I just basically ordered them by number order, because when I look for a marker, I tend to look by number order. It's easier, you know, if you go from lowest to highest, as opposed to when you're picking your colors. I use my color chart, my hex chart from Sandy Alnock. So the refills are organized by number, and there's probably a gap or 2 between some of the color families, but they're organized the same way on this chart. So they're from left to right of the chart, and of course there's some gaps, as I said. So this is actually what I was waiting for, and as I said, I placed 4 separate orders, and here's the reason why. You know, oh, let me tell you, I purchased from, I don't have their card, Scrapbook Pal. Scrapbook Pal has Copic refills for $5.24. Even with the price increase from last year, I found that they were probably the cheapest out there. And free shipping after $25. So you only had to get to 25, which is easy with Copic refills, to get free shipping. So, and it came quickly. I'll tell you a couple of things. I purchased 4 separate orders, and the reason is because at $5.24 each, if you purchase 20 markers, you're talking about $100 in your order. One of my first order was $100. The rest of the orders were well over that, okay? Triple, quadruple that, okay? So I didn't want $1,000 worth of Copic refills to be in one package that could get lost or stolen from my porch. I decided to break them up so that if one got stolen, at least it was not the entire lot going, you know, to somebody who doesn't even know what these are. So I broke it up on purpose. I got free shipping for each one, and their shipping is super fast. I had 2 orders that I placed on Friday last week. One of my orders arrived on Sunday. That's how quick it was. So I had no issues with Scrapbook Pal, their price or their shipping. They gave me exactly what I asked for. And I'm happy. I will be waiting to purchase the yellows or the oranges, simply because, again, I don't use them as much, and I felt like, well, I spent this much now. Let me just wait until I feel the need to go out and do that. I probably should have purchased last year because it saved me, I think, $1. I think they went up $1 in the Scrapbook Pal website. But I have most refills now, so I'm good to go. And I'm still looking, you know, to see if this solution for the refills, in terms of storage, is going to work for me. I originally wanted a bin that had a lid. So if I can find a bin that's the same size, dimensions, then I will go with something else that has a lid. But that's my preference. Just because I want to be able to stack stuff on top of it. That's all. And yeah, that's it for now. And thanks for watching. Bye.